I started putting all that together, and Julie K. Brown would not tell my story. So I came out in the UK. I was able to find some journalists out there that were talking about it, and they caught wind of my story and reached out to me. And thankfully they published my story, and I was able to get bits and pieces of it starting there. And it's been very, very difficult. I mean, I've been trying now since 2020 to 2020, 2021 to tie in the whole Trump part of this, have it looked at. I've reported to the Palm Beach police, reported to the FBI. No one has done anything. They don't even look into anything. They don't follow up. I had my own FBI agent for a bit because the royal family was reaching out to me. I mean, it was just wild having to navigate this with no real system in place. And yet there is a system that the government is not only aware of, but part of. Yeah. So it's just been a shit show in trying to get all of this information out. And
I guess that's the big question, is when you finally did go to the authorities and you started telling them your story and you provided them, did you provide them with evidence?
Absolutely. Like hundreds of pieces of evidence. Like I had a whole cloud drive of different people with evidence, different offenders with evidence, my things with evidence. I think I sent you, because I really wanted to go down to the Palm Beach hearings last month, and was purposefully denied access, was purposefully left out. I called literally every representative I had connections to, address to, email, phone numbers, everything. I reached out to absolutely everyone and was not invited to the Palm Beach testimonies. I finally was able to hear out of Rebecca, Melanie Stansberry, is that her name? Or is it Rebecca?
I'm not
Stansberry, sure. the redhead going after, and she's part of Zorro Ranch investigation, New Mexico. Stansberry's office finally told me, one of their representatives, I think his name was Ron Moore, he told me that they had already been pre-planned, these speakers. And I was like, where's the sign-up sheet so that we can all be heard and be included? I have not only a ton of evidence, I have eyewitnesses. I have family members that have seen things and know these people. I have found my recruiter. I have confronted my recruiter. I called her in 2012 because she was a no-show for my wedding. I was able to get pictures of her and her handler recruiter that she brought to the bridal shower, and they were freaking out that I was taking pictures. And I was telling Lisa, I'm getting married in 2 weeks. I have a professional photographer coming. Of course we're taking pictures. And that's when she disappeared. So in 2012, I reached out to her trying to just figure out where did she end up? She just kind of disappeared. And because I hadn't heard from her after 2002. And so I call her, I find her phone number. It says she's doing real estate out in California as Ghislaine Lisa Villeneuve. And I call her up in 2012. She answers the phone. It is absolutely without a doubt her. She has a very interesting cadence and she talks very weird. And I honed in on it immediately. And she said, "Oh, that's not me. I'm not that Lisa Villeneuve." But like I said, she's got this cadence that I recognized immediately, and basically hung up on me. So once all this started coming out again, I confronted her on Facebook. I have screenshots of all this. I sent this to the FBI. I sent this to the Palm Beach police, confronting her, saying, "I've already gone to the police. I've already gone to the FBI. Please tell me everything." And she ignored it and has changed her profile picture. It's like AI now. She looks like she's like 18 when she's just a couple of years younger than me, and I'm almost 50. Mm-hmm. So they're all just masquerading to try to get through this investigation that we're really pummeling them on. Thank God.
Yeah. But you're not getting any real traction from investigators.